It's like something out of Ripley's Believe It or Not, but the computer, better known as a smartphone, that I'm holding in my hand right now is orders of magnitude more powerful than the enormous room-sized computers that I learned to use in college in the late 60s and early 70s. Hello, my name is Rick Kirschbrown, the founder and director of mobiGradSchool. It might sound like another almost unbelievable fact from Ripley's Believe It or Not, but what if I were to tell you that I have little known, almost secret knowledge about mobile phones that I want to share with you? And once you know what I know, almost every small business owner in your town will beg to pay you big bucks for that same knowledge. However, keep your purses zipped and your wallets closed, because I want to share this valuable insider information with you for free. There's no cost or obligation ever. Unless you were already aware of certain facts, most people would quickly interrupt me or stop this video and make their way off to do something they felt was more important and real. That's what most reasonable people would do. Now, I know this sounds absurd, but I'm going to ask you to be unreasonable for a moment. For a few short minutes, please try to ignore that pesky little inner voice that's nipping away inside your head. Just long enough to get some new updated information uploaded into your brain. If you're with me on this, I'll try to answer every question even an unreasonable person might have about your financial future and your opportunities with what I call the mobile marketing gold rush. And FYI, the only prerequisite for our training is average personal computer skills and a mobile phone. Here's another Ripley-style fact. There are more mobile phones on the planet than automobiles, credit cards, landline phones, computers, or TV sets. 5 billion and growing. In the United States alone, it's estimated that 234 million Americans ages 13 and older use mobile phones and devices. According to Nielsen, 28% of the U.S. mobile population uses smartphones. The International Telecommunications Union estimated that in 2010, the number of worldwide mobile internet subscribers exceeded 2 billion. The mobile market is so blazing red hot right now that Google invested $750 million to buy the mobile ad network AdMob, while Apple shelled out $275 million to buy Quattro Wireless. These aren't stupid companies. There's a good reason they've invested so heavily into mobile marketing. Just recently, Apple rolled out iAds, a new mobile ad network paying out 60% of ad revenue. And when Apple introduced the iPad, 300,000 units flew out the doors on day one. Sales for 2010 were estimated at 10 million iPads. Guess what? The iPad is a mobile device also. There are now over 340,000 apps in the Apple App Store. 140,000 of these apps are devoted to the iPad itself. Steve Jobs announced in September that 200 apps are being downloaded each second from the App Store. To date, just over 10 billion apps have been downloaded. And now there's Android, the new kid on the block with a fast-growing user base. Every major carrier has a smartphone now, their own app store, GPS capability, unlimited data plans, enhanced browsing, and a connection to Twitter, Facebook, Foursquare, and the growing social connected world. Worldwide, there are approximately 75 million iPhones, 50 million Androids, and 55 million Blackberries. 20% of all new mobile phone devices sold are now smartphones. But as mentioned a moment ago, there are 5 billion mobile phones on the planet. So while the smartphone numbers are impressive and growing rapidly, dumb phones are still the dominant force. Right now, smartphones and apps are only a partial piece of the overall opportunity in mobile. In fact, don't get caught up in the hype, because even though we'll teach you strategies to reap your share of the profits from smartphones, mobile apps, and mobile ads, almost buried by all the excitement are hardcore stats that prove all of this is still in its infancy as compared to basic text messaging. Once you learn the secret, it's an amazing tool for almost any small brick-and-mortar business to instantly turbocharge their sales. The local mom-and-pop pizza parlor, restaurants, real estate agents, auto dealers, nightclubs, cosmetic surgeons, retail stores, the list simply goes on. And the results are impressive across all demographic groups. The whole world is texting. Nielsen reported that in the second quarter of 2008, there were more text messages in the U.S. than voice calls. Another Nielsen study revealed that people typically spend about 2 hours and 28 minutes at their computers daily. Yet they have their mobile phones with them almost everywhere they go 24 hours a day, and they rarely turn it off. Social media is booming on mobile phones, and you've probably ignored it. For example, Facebook claims 58% of their users have accessed their network on a mobile device. 53% of people use their mobiles for up to an hour while shopping. 26% use them at home for 1 to 3 hours daily. 59% spend up to an hour each day on their smartphones while waiting in lines for appointments. Microsoft said that over half, 53% of mobile searches on Bing have a local intent. Google claims that local intent is behind 1/3 of its mobile searches. Any business without a mobile-friendly website is writing off at least 1 of every 3 searchers. Mobile users have immediate interests or needs as opposed to people searching on PCs who may be doing research for later. When mobile users pull out their phones to search on the go, they are looking for information and assistance to help them make buying decisions now. 51% of mobile phone users have received text message marketing offers. 24% of U.S. mobile phone users say that they have participated in a mobile marketing campaign. Mobile coupons are a profitable marketing tool for local businesses. Deloitte Research reports that 57% of consumers want to receive coupons on their phone. However, only 20% of users have received a mobile coupon. Do the businesses you frequent offer mobile coupons? Why not? Foot traffic and web traffic is spiking seriously for local businesses using GPS or location-based social media. There are millions of customers engaging in this phenomenon, and it's the first social media technology to be truly business-friendly. With mobile phone users outnumbering computer users 4 to 1, businesses that do not optimize for mobile are committing what I call marketing suicide. While open rates for email advertising average perhaps 20%, open rates for text messages are over 95%. You can't get better open rates even if you personally go to your customer's house and knock on the door. Hello? And it only gets better. Most text messages are read within 20 seconds after receipt. In the last 12 months, Amazon did over $1 billion in mobile-based e-commerce. eBay reported over $1.5 billion in sales. And during the same period, PayPal experienced a 650% increase in mobile payments. Mobile is an indispensable part of any local business's marketing strategy. It can no longer be ignored. There is no question about it. Here's an example. A furniture store used text messaging and email recently to inform customers about a 4-day secret sale and grossed $138,460 in sales. But here's what's interesting. Ashley sent out 4 times as many emails as text messages, but customers receiving text messages accounted for 61% of the sales. Here's another mobile marketing technique. A taxi cab company used a strategy called mobile proximity and grew to be the #1 taxi firm in their area. Mobile proximity has also been used successfully with stores, live events, and you name it. In the 2010 swimsuit edition of Sports Illustrated, mobile 2D barcodes made a splash. The publisher printed barcodes in their magazine, and literally by snapping a picture with their camera phone, the reader instantly received back pictures and videos on their mobile phone. Google is now using 2D barcodes, and so are restaurants, retail outlets, and many other types of small businesses. Here's another one using text messaging. A clothing outlet in California texted 1,200 people on their mobile list about a special sale. 232 people showed up before the store even opened, and they sold $20,000 in merchandise in just 3 hours. Mobile marketing in 2011 will be massive. Finally, you're in the right place at the right time. Opportunity is knocking on your door. If you don't take action now, you're going to be left behind. Again, and that's a real Ripley's Believe It or Not fact. Now, yes, now is the time to get reasonable. You must be wondering what's in it for mobiGradSchool. That's very simple. By teaching you how to make a great income by becoming a local marketing expert, we're creating a huge demand for our advanced mobile marketing services. You'll need someone to host your clients' websites, provide text message services, mobile proximity services, etc., etc. And we think you'll choose us for those services. The internet is starting all over again. But this time, even though the screen might be smaller, the opportunity, the money, the lifestyle, it's a lot bigger. And mobiGradSchool is here to help you make the most of it. The way we've structured this, if you don't make money, then neither do we. So you can be sure we'll be teaching mobile marketing on steroids. And that should be the sound of money to your ears. Thanks for watching. And if you're viewing this video on our website, take 30 seconds to register right now before you forget. Otherwise, please go to mobiGradSchool.com immediately to sign up. I'll see you in class.